Yo, shout out to the Jamie Foxx show for an S tier moment. And it's crazy because if you actually watch it, when he did.
Thank you.
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
Bro, he finessed the hell out of a blind dude. Yo, right here. Right here in the small box.
What's so special about V2? My first thought was, how dare he ask such an imbecilic question? But then I thought for a second, oh, maybe he's not insulting the era, maybe he's simply uninformed. Well-optimized object. Today, I'm here to inform you. To those who are not aware, in the Carti community, V2 refers to the second version of Carti's album, Whole Lotta Red. Us common folk don't know the exact time period of this era, but it's generally agreed upon that it started sometime in late 2019 and lasted until midway through 2020. There are many fans who call V2 Carti's best era, but why wouldn't he release anything if it was his best era? Well, it's partially your fault.
But it's Die Lit. Die Lit is his best era. Ain't nobody can tell me otherwise.
But I'll get more into that later. I first want to cover version 1 of the 3 Whole Lotta Red eras to help give more context. Whole Lotta Red V1 is an era estimated to have started in mid-2018 after Carti's album Die Lit was released, lasting until mid-2019. The songs during this era saw Carti using the original version of his high-pitched baby voice.
I promise you, I'm gonna tell you that, yo, real quick, I'm gonna tell you this right now. This is my own personal opinion. This is the best version of Carti. Anything that's outside of this, not saying Whole Lotta Red is trash, because I did listen to Whole Lotta Red. I do have songs on Whole Lotta Red that I do like. That's not my cup of tea. Like when Carti was doing what he do, not saying he's a lyricist, not saying he's an elite level rapper, but when he's in his bag, Die Lit is undeniably his best version. I'm not a huge fan of like rage rap. Like I'm very selective of the rage rap that I do like because I want S tier shit. I don't want mid tier shit. That's just me personally. I'm picky when it comes to that genre. But Die Lit, he cannot do wrong in that era. I promise.
And feature production mainly from Pierre Bourne. Cancun, Molly, and Skeleton are some of the most notable tracks from this era and perfectly capture the essence of what this era was like, with all 3 tracks being produced by Pierre and containing Carti's baby voice.
Walk around them bills, walk around them bills. Whole lot of red, whole lot of red. One shot to the head.
A real list of songs for this V1 album were found by Carti hackers in a document related to the album's production.
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here? Yo, shout out to the Jamie Foxx show for an S tier moment, bruh. And it's crazy because if you actually watch it, when he did, yo, Pierre, you want to come out here? Bro, he finessed the hell out of a blind dude on the TV show because the man just wanted better quality food. Like, it was a big, blind, hungry dude. And he just wanted better quality food because it wasn't tasting right. So the way that Jamie finesse dude is just crazy. But I think what I'm getting at is, like, when I can understand Playboy Carti, he actually is fire. I'm sorry. Like, that's just me. I'm not a huge fan of the rage shit, bro. That's just me, man. Like... Classic episode.
The track list itself is real, but the album likely wouldn't have released in this specific list and or order. Surprisingly, there were actually songs from this era that made the final version of Whole Lotta Red, those being Neon and Place.
Neon
the
is
song
tough.
Switching Lanes would also later be released by
Good,
Pierre Bourne on his 2021 project, The Life of Pierre 5. So what happened to the rest of the songs from this era? Why did they never release? Well, the first event that may have led to the demise of V1 took place on February 6, 2019, when the first Whole Lotta Red song would surface, that being the full CDQ file.
That dude
of
look like
Overcrest.
David.
This caused a sense of excitement throughout the Carti fanbase and the unreleased community, but also panic simply due to the implications of Carti's music leaking. From March 21st to April 13th, 2019, 2 more songs would surface, Chop a Go and Pop Bottles. On April 14th, 2019, the wildly popular Pissy Pamper song Carti was featured on was leaked online.
They trying to be cracked. They trying to be cracked. She want to be cracked.
The song was never meant for Whole Lotta Red, but its popularity definitely generated more hype for the album as it introduced a wider audience to Carti's baby voice sound expected to be prominent on the project.
Yo, shout out Lennar, bro. This is one of the OGs on YouTube. Aside from Long Beach, Griffey, and Caleb City, Lennar was like the third musketeer, bro. In terms of like just comedy skits, of dudes that never miss. It was Lennar Young, it was Caleb City, and it was Long Beach Griffey. They could never do wrong. Every skit they dropped was fire. Crazy.
From the day Pissy Pamper leaked to the end of July 2019, leakers dropped 6 more V1 tracks: Exotic, Hellcat, Die Like This, Neon, Molly, and Don't Worry. Fans really began to worry now, as this many tracks leaking could lead to the album being delayed, or worse yet, scrapped. On July 28, 2019, Carti had a show in Milwaukee and made an announcement to the crowd that he planned to release his album in the next 60 days. Fans took this as confirmation that Whole Lotta Red would see a release within the next 2 months.
Versions is fire.
As the early days of August went by, a new theory arose. Fans speculated that Carti would be dropping the album on his birthday in September, which was towards the end of the 60s.
See, one thing, okay, we got to talk about this for a second, because one thing I do not like, and it's not even like I hate it or I detest it, it's just that if we're going to talk about theories, we gotta like, we gotta really hit the nail on the head, pause. Okay, we really got to, because there's just some theories out there. I will sit there and I watch the video and I'm like, so did you just need an upload for today, bruh? I'm not buying this. But it's what's crazy is that there's people out there that do buy it, like, yo, this makes so much sense. Oh my God. Yo, I can't wait. What did you say? Next Friday? I'm ready. You said 3 moons are going to align and then the crescent moon is going to appear out of the 3. Bruh, come on, bruh. Listen, if you're going to tell a theory, please just make everything link. And no ass pulls, bro. Pause. But just don't pull anything out the air, bro. That's all I ask. Like, I sit there just listening to some theories. I'm just, man, I could be watching some anime right now. I'm just saying.
Days. His birthday, September 13th, happened to fall on a Friday, so a release would have made sense from a sales standpoint. That specific day was also Friday the 13th, which would have perfectly fit the demonic vibe Carti wanted for this album. People from Carti's camp posted cryptic tweets, IG stories, and more, hinting at the September 13th drop date as well. Unfortunately, things took a turn for the worse, as in the 47 days between the 60 days claim and Carti's birthday, Switchin' Lanes, Red on Red, Did It Again, Buffy, Backup, Asthma, Cancun, and Butterfly Doors were all leaked, likely making Carti unmotivated to drop the album. While it is not confirmed that Carti would have ever released this version of the album, many people believe these leaks to be the reason V1 never dropped. After the aforementioned 60 days expired is when the V1 era ended and where the V2 era began. V2, an era notorious for so many reasons. The V2 era started in late 2019 and ended sometime in mid-2020. After fans heard all of Carti's V1 era leaks, many of them, including myself, fell in love with Carti's baby voice sound and encouraged him to use it more often. This is likely what led Carti to push his baby voice to its most experimental during this era. Carti was now using what some people like Bobalam call his fetus voice, using even higher pitched vocal inflections and
I'm gonna keep it tall. I'm a Uzi fan, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a Uzi fan. Like, I mess with Playboy Carti because he does have songs that are actually good. But I'm a Uzi fan, honestly. And I've been a Uzi fan since, like, well, okay, I'm gonna keep it tall. Like, I was a Uzi fan when it was the right time to be an Uzi fan, and that's when XO Tour Life dropped. I wasn't a Uzi fan when he was on XXL. I actually hated him. But as soon as I heard XO Tour Life, I'm like, this is the same nigga? Like, there's no way this the same nigga. That's crazy. I listen to XO. I don't really care if you cry. I'm just like, yo, this is gas. Bro, that had everywhere in Toronto turns up. Like, Uzi really, like, with that song, he took over Toronto. I ain't gonna lie to you. That song was played everywhere. Whether it was a club, house party, patio, it didn't matter. That song was getting plays. We loved that song, bro. What the fuck? Nah, gang. Uzi over Carti. He be weird, but that's his persona. That's his character. That's tough. That's a tough song. I like that. You lost me. Nope.
The beats during this time period were also more bouncy and were mainly produced by Richie Soph. Unfortunately for Carti, the snippets and leaks during this era were met with much more mixed reviews than V1. Despite this, Carti did the unthinkable and actually released a song, At Me.
What's good, Tiff?
The song actually became Carti's highest debuting single, reaching number 35 on the Billboard Hot 100. But just like the aforementioned leaks and snippets, the song wasn't very well received.
Because I remember FD Signifier, Glasses Malone, LBK, and then some other dude. That last Culture United. Is this that gay vampire shit they be talking about? I'm just asking for a friend because I'm just trying to remember. Because I remember they having a conversation about the gay vampire genre of music. And I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of things. You know what I'm saying? Like,
evidence of this is the fact that At Me never charted after its first week, meaning people weren't really listening to it on repeat. One of my friends, Steven, even called At Me Carti's worst song, and I couldn't really disagree.
Type shit.
Less than a month after At Me, another song with Carti's fetus voice was released, that being Pain 1993 by Drake. The song became Carti's highest charting ever at number 7, but the mixed reviews were no different than At Me, and were even amplified due to Drake's mainstream platform, which put more ears than ever onto Carti's new sound. Fans were generally not happy with this new sound and the fact that it didn't fit the demonic theme Carti was portraying, and that's why earlier I stated that Carti not dropping V2 is partially your fault.
Okay.
But why do some people hold V2 to such a high regard?
But why y'all on that like that demonic, like what? Okay. Why does it have to be linked to demonic-ish for it to be fire is my question. And I'm not trying to like question or disrespect anybody's faith, but that's where you kind of lose me, because the music is not supposed to go that far. The music is just supposed to amplify your energy and kind of relate to your life. That's basically what music's supposed to do in the short term, like in just a short summary. But like as soon as y'all get into like faith and like Christianity and just like, and then like especially like satanic type demonic ish, that's where I'm just like, I don't know. And no, don't get it twisted. I'm Christian, yes, of course. All right, I listen to Christian gospel music. It's just that I'm so curious as to why y'all want it demonic. That's all I'm asking.
When it seemed to be generally hated at the time. Well, I think it's a combination of things. The V2 era was when Carti was at his highest hype level to release his album, and it's also when he really started to embrace being mysterious, posting and speaking less and less online, and becoming more unpredictable.
Hold on. Let me read this, right? Let me read this because I'm actually curious. It's the idea of rebelling against societal norms. Carti paved his own path and created his own genre. Okay. I'm getting a better understanding, because if I'm correct, based on what you just said, Rad, it's not necessarily that it's demonic, like in the physical, but maybe in a metaphorical. So it's not like y'all really praising the devil himself. It's just more about like, bro, this just like, since y'all like the cookie cutter type energy, let's have something that is the opposite of it, and we can get lit to that. Because we be tired of it.
Let's go.
Official team sesh. I appreciate you for your follow, gang. But yeah, I feel like that's the play. It's more of a metaphorical idea than a physical idea. It's the same way how Lucifer rebelled against. Okay, now see, you lose me. Okay, against God and the notion of rebelling, not so much religious. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, Bad Rand, bro. I'm gonna keep it tall with you. I read your sentence with fear. Okay, I read that first part, And I'm just like, ooh, that's not me. I'm not disrespecting, but it's just like, I don't know, man. When I get bad luck, some weird shit happen.
During this time, his fans built up a community together, theorizing things about his next drop and sharing the pain of Carti not releasing music. There were also way less leaks during this era compared to V1, starving fans of his music even more. Also, some of Carti's most sought-after snippets that people are still begging for today are from this era. Homicide, Trying to Get Down, Pop Our Pills, Act Like a Fool, and Trenches are just a few examples of V2 snippets that are considered grails and are still being talked about years later. Many fans also love the aesthetic Carti had during this period. For example, his tight clothes and odd poses spawned numerous clones wanting to replicate the look. Most fans also agree that this era saw his hair at its best as well. This era as a whole is very nostalgic to Carti fans now because of all the hope and excitement that was built up during it. The best way I can answer your question, what's so special about V2, is you just had to be there. One last thing I want to touch on is a recently leaked song that I think could have potentially saved Whole Lotta Red V2. The song You Can Do It Too is a V2 era song that leaked after a successful group buy on March 28th, 2023.
Nope.
Unlike At Me, I've struggled to find any Carti fans who don't love or at least enjoy this song. It was supposedly meant to be the lead single for Whole Lotta Red, but was then scrapped for At Me. I don't know who in their right mind made that final decision, but whoever convinced Carti that At Me was a better song to release than You Can Do It Too needs to be prosecuted immediately. I firmly believe that if You Can Do It Too saw an official release instead of At Me, that it would have been met with overwhelmingly positive reviews, potentially motivating Carti to release Whole Lotta Red V2. But like Kanye said, I guess we'll never know.
Hey, Junebug, shout out for the June plug. Sorry, shout out for the video. I think I got a little bit of a better understanding of Carti fans as well as the genre itself because it's something I am curious about because it's not really my cup of tea, but my curiosity is piqued when I see festivals filled with people raging. So now I'm getting a little like, what's the likability here? Where does the joy come from? And based on what's being talked about in the video is like, as well as in the comments, it's just more about like, it's mainly about rebelling because you're not a fan of what's regular and you prefer something that's just completely outside the box. And I kind of get that because when you do see them rage, and trust me, when you see them rage at these festivals, not at the little venues, all right, not at the little indoor venues, at outdoor festivals, now it's like, all right, there's got to be something here that I need to understand because there's no way you got thousands of people raging to this music. So I'm like, how does it work for Slayer or any of these other guys? Because me personally, if you think I'm going to rage, no. And I'm not working security at them spots either. That's not me. Like, yeah, it's interesting. It's mainly interesting. But like I said, I prefer Uzi over Playboy Carti. Uzi has more versatility with his music. Not saying he's outstanding, not saying he's the best, not saying that he's the greatest ever. I'm just saying as an artist that is sticking to the idea of being an artist, Uzi is doing what he needs to do. And when it comes to his character, we've been through that before actually. Whatever label that he was under, they were rinsing him dry. The biggest disappointment Lil Uzi had is Eternalatake 2. That was the greatest disappointment in his whole career because Eternalatake 1, the first Eternalatake, the original and the deluxe, which is 2 different albums, mind you, was so S tier. It was so S tier. Eternalatake itself without the deluxe is so S tier, but when you go through the deluxe and you start listening to songs like Myron or Bean, Strawberry Pills, Money Spread, Oh no, you're not telling me shit. You're not telling me nothing about Uzi, bro. I'm just saying. Good credit. Well, good credit's fine. Yo, Flex, search up the Tupac. I am not doing that, bro. Myron is fire. Myron is so fire. If there's ever a way to open an album like for an Uzi project, Myron is the perfect song to open up a Uzi project. That's for sure. Myron is good. I know I did. I know I voted Carti in the song battle. What's good, Josh? So I guess that's our first reaction that we could upload later today.